Well, good morning. It's a lovely day out here at Camp Pendleton. Today I thought I'd show a very rare treat. This is the LVT-AAA XA prototype. Probably getting that acronym messed up, but either way, this is the only one of its kind in existence. Made in 1954 as part of a prototype trials for the U.S. Marine Corps. It was tested off the coast here of Camp Pendleton and proved unsatisfactory before being, like many other prototypes, being just sort of forgotten about. And it sat here languished for many decades at various locations. And the U.S. Marine Corps recently discovered it was still in existence and has taken upon us to make sure that it is, well, it finally gets the recognition that it deserves. So we have been stripping off the years of this nasty lead paint here. You can see just all the corrosion, and then getting it this nice primer black, which of course I'm many. And predominantly the work has been done by my counterpart. So props off to him for doing the lion's share of this work. He's been coming in every single day on his tough time. I've done a little bit here and there, not nearly as much as him. So the business top side of the, basically the top half of the M42 Duster, 40 millimeter, same as what we have over there. So, and unlike the Duster we have over there, which I briefly mentioned, here we can see the gun captain's position and the fire control trigger right there. There would be a traverse wheel or elevation wheel, like you can see there. This side's got its missing. And the sights and other things, but so and unfortunately in the past some jerk off welded a lot of this. The front loading ramp, the hatches, so we can't quite show off the inside, but this would be the ammo storage for the 40 millimeter clips. I believe there are 6 rounds, maybe 4, and they would be fed by 2 loaders sitting back here, standing back here, just grabbing them. The reins of the seat, other parts. So the engine power pack would be back here, and then so I'm not wearing a mask, so I'm not going inside here right now, but I'll take this off. You can see the interior, which again, didn't bring my mask with me right now. Looks like NBC filtration systems in the ground there. The transfer case, transmission pieces. Figured before we got started here on the grinding some more today, just some more shots of the business end of our 40 millimeters. Welded up TC hatch. The remains of the driver's position. Twin steering toggle sticks there. And remains of the panel, seats. Just generally, you know, disrepair for 5 decades. Here is the bow section of the LVT-5. And unlike Amtrak's and 113s, which are APCs that came later, the troop egress point is through the front. Not ideal if you're taking hostile fire. Unsurprisingly, they moved it to the rear. But unfortunately, some killjoy has welded it up. But this would come down. If you want to see what this looks like in the movie Apocalypse Now, at the end of the great Ride of the Valkyrie scene, they actually have guys being loaded up and civilians being loaded up inside LVT-5s and being carried off. So it gives you an idea, it's a scale of this thing, made to be buoyant versus the M48. Same era roughly. Here, both served in Vietnam, and both Vietnam veterans here. So go figure, and I'm sorry that my voice is a little fucked up. I'm breathing through a talking through a respirator right now. This was something, as I was just grinding the side here, the original markings. This is something I uncovered. It's the original markings, looks like for testing. LVT-AAA. Breathing through the respirator right now because of the this is lead paint. You definitely, even outside here, you don't want any of this ingested. But it's great when you're working, taking your time, working by yourself, and you're able to uncover parts of the past for the Marine Corps. So I don't know how we're going to, this was painted orange. It's part of the testing. You can see it here, the orange paint before the aluminum. And I don't know. I mean, I have to put the Rust-Oleum back on top of this to protect it. I'm fearful of damaging it. This is part of history right here, but I don't want to get it damaged. I try to spray bits of the aluminum, bare aluminum, and show this off to my supervisor. So something to well, fun stuff working.